guys listen to me?
Can you listen? Can you pay attention? If you know you have hair on your head, please listen. If you don't have hair, listen so that she will tell you things that will make it grow. In Jesus' name.
So basically, we are all born to have what? Full hair. Yes. So that in case you have hair on your head and it's very scanty, it is actually because of the practices that you've been having over time. So you are supposed to wash your hair just twice a month. Some don't even do it twice a month. Some do it like 1-3 months. And it's not supposed to be. That means you're supposed to wash your hair 2 weeks, right? Every time you go to the salon, you go to the salon with your combs and your what? Yes, your combs and your products. Yes, some are not really knowledgeable about natural hair products. You could just Google them online, check their reviews and start to use their product. So the reason we advise people to use products, but you can feel that the hair is growing, right? It's those ones that are inside that are growing. Those ones outside your scalp is dead. Those ones outside your scalp is dead. That is why anytime you use products, you are embalming that hair. Praise God. So somebody will say, so the hair that I can see, why is it that it is dead? Yes. So anything that comes out or pull out of your skin out is what is dead. So that means we are using that product to do what? To embalm it. So I like to use like a plant thing. So anytime you have a plant and it's growing out, what do you do to it? You water it, right? And the plant comes out, right? And that's where you are supposed to do most job. Yes or no? That means you are putting water, you are supposed to water it the time you are supposed to water it, and it's continuing to grow out. So that plant that you can see is not the one that is alive, it's the one that is inside that is alive. Can you hear me? That means if you don't water that plant, it will not grow, it will stop growing, yes or no? Humidity can affect it, weather can affect it, and stop growing. That is the goal of product. I would say, product does not grow out your hair, it just helps you in maintaining your hair length. That means that any product that you get to use will help you retain that length. That means you will not go through breakage, you will not go through split ends, you will not have scanty hair. So for you to properly wash your hair, so I'll just quickly list out the product that you need, especially those ones that have that say that they have hard hair, and that is the reason they are relaxing their hair or using relaxers. Number one, you need a good shampoo. Yes, a good shampoo. Natural hair shampoo. You could go for shampoo that are made from black soap, which is the best. That's our natural shampoo. I hope you know. Those days when our mothers were growing up, they have no issues with their hair. They're always having nice afro. Yes or no? But as soon as the relaxing thing came, it just disrupted everything. Do you agree with me? So it's because we are neglecting what we have. So number one, you need a shampoo. Number two, you need a leave-in conditioner. A leave-in conditioner. You need a deep conditioner. From there, you need like a hair cream. So any hair cream that you are buying that has petroleum jelly, please run away from it. That means hair cream like hair fertilizer, hair cream like Blue Magic, those hair cream that you guys use in your house. Blue Magic. So you would see the ingredients. Yes, anytime you buy hair cream, read it. Some are sulfate, some are petroleum jelly. Anything you can see petroleum there, please don't buy it. Can you hear me? Even as a man. Yes, so anything you apply on your hair actually sits into your scalp. I know that your scalp is the most dangerous place of your body. I hope you know. If anything happens to your leg, it just transmits that pain to your brain, yes or no? And if anything happens to the head, that means that there's a form of transmission that is very, very fast. It does not just affect your head, it affects your whole body. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So that's the most dangerous case. That means if you are using relaxer, they're always relaxing your scalp. Those products are entering into your brain. They're entering into your cells. You know, this is the inner share of our body. Do you guys understand me? Neurosurgeons, doctors, where is the brain box of our body? It's your head. That means if you feel a pain now, you are not feeling it from here, you are feeling it from where? From your head. That's why anytime you are having a headache, it just affects the whole of your body. You know how a headache does? it looks as if even your leg is paining you. So anytime you use those products, especially the bad ones, it pierces into your scalp and causes issue for you, especially when it comes to your health issues. So some doctors would say, even if you have like pregnant women, they would advise them not to relax their hair, not to use relaxer. The same thing as bleaching. You don't use bleaching cream, yes or no? How do people that bleach their body, how do they look? That's what happens every time you relax your hair. That means you are bleaching up your what? Your scalp and your hair. I think I'm able to help you with that.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for that. We still have questions here while we are waiting for questions from others. Please note it down. So the question I also have here is that, what are the challenges young people face, young entrepreneurs face in Nigeria? What are the challenges and how were you able to overcome them? Just with few sentences. You know it is a lot. We are in Nigeria, yeah, but those ones that most people would face, irrespective of the kind of business they're going into.
Okay, so the problem I have in Nigeria is that we don't have like a price regulatory system. So everybody just misbehave. That means if we have fuel issue, it affects every other person. If there is no light, it just affects every other person. It's because of that government body that we don't have. That means normally, even if you are doing a business, if you have like a price regulatory system, they have to sit over you changing the price of rice from 15 naira to 17 naira, yes or no? So they cannot just come up next day and say, this thing is not 17 naira. No, they have to do like a round table that probably take like a 1 month or 2 months so that everybody can get ready for that new 100 naira. So for the fact that we don't have it here, it affects every other person. That's what I'm trying to say. So entrepreneurship here in Nigeria is kind of hard. I'm saying it again. You just have to have passion for what you are doing. And please get a mentor. That's just the best thing to do. So that anytime you are going through that hard time, you could just reach out to your mentor and say, oh, how did you solve this? So personally, you would ask me if I have mentor. No, I don't have mentor because I don't have leaders that,
if I'm selling a plate and then I'm selling it for 15 naira,
yeah,
another person comes up, likes my business, opens a shop beside me, she might choose to now start selling her own for 40 naira.
Yes.
And everybody will want to go to her shop because you're selling the same kind of plates back,
yeah,
and that would ruin my own business for a while, and then until it start affecting her own profits.
Because some people don't even care. Some people don't care about profit. People don't just care about crowding thing. So I would say concerning me, okay, I do like a salon, then I train people, then along time someone else opened like a salon just exactly like mine, and I do hair for like 1.5. I started doing hair for 800. Let me tell you the difference. Jesus is just the difference. Yes. But that God has told you that this is the business you're supposed to do. Either you are doing it for 200 or for 1,000, people are still going to buy it. That's why you see that the price of herbal water in a hotel is different from the price you get it outside. Yes or no? And so it's just God. Jesus just makes the difference.
Thank you very much. So we are receiving questions from the audience. So quickly we are going to attend to this. So I'm going to ask her a question. She will answer. Then we'll pick one person from the audience.
Can you hear me? I heard that you said your business. Yes or no? So there are times when, you know, people who said, or the person, whatever that person has said, that customers are always right. So it's like a non-complete sentence. So customers are always right with their choices. So they remove that choice at the back, they remove that with their choices and left customers are always right. They are not always right. Just make sure they are professional at what you do. There are some clients that you will not attend to. That what I'm trying to say. So any client that would bring you down, you will not what? Attend to them. So I don't let clients talk to my staff members anyhow. One let's say a client is already making one of my staff members cry, I just excuse them. Yeah. So once I've been trained to be very professional, sometimes I get together, oh, what is happening? And I see that the client is, you know, anything that makes my staff members cry, no, I don't allow it, especially in the salon, because it's a healthy space for every one of them. That means I'm working, they are working, and we're all bringing in the money. So no client is supposed to treat my staff members like a lower person. They're all graduates, you can't talk to them anyhow. I hope you understand. So thank God that it's your business. So laid down rules before a client comes in or before they patronize you. Tell them what your business is all about. Look, I'm telling you something. We get 2 to 3 working days before we deliver this thing. So a client will not be telling you that she wants immediate delivery. It's because you've not put your rules and regulations. Once you type your rules and regulations to them and they've adhered to it, or they say, okay, I now follow the terms and conditions, then we can now continue. That means whatever that client gets to do at that time wrongly is on the client's neck. Just what I'm trying to say. It's the client's fault and not your own fault, please.
Thank you very much. Are we all following? And is she answering to your understanding? Okay, so we are going to pick one person from the audience now. Who has a question? Okay, let's start with you. Adeyemo Posse, right? Let's give me the mic.
You are talking about if that everybody here is being born with a head. So I'm asking, what is the probability of the baby not being born with a head, and what is the cause?
Okay, so biologically, you know, what you look, the way you act, majority of us actually look like our parents. Some look like carbon copy. So you would have some people's genes have more hair, while some people's genes they don't have a lot of hair than we have. Some people's hair actually grow like 2 inches. They're supposed to grow like 2 inches a month. I hope you know. Why some would go like some people's family in their gene go like half an inch. So it's something about your gene that you cannot change. I hope you understand. You just religiously take care of the hair. So for some people at birth, just gene. So for the fact that baby was being given birth to without hair, does not mean that the baby is not going to have hair. Has to do with nutrients. Okay, you want to experience like rapid hair growth, take more fruit and rest. You know, stress too helps with people with alopecia. That's gene.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So to add to that, that could be a medical condition. When a baby is born without hair, it could be that the genetic composition, like what gives the
what gives the baby the face?
You know, when you're being born, you look like your mom, like you said, you look like your dad. So it could be that one of your relatives' family does not have much hair. So upon birth, you might not see that hair grow, but with time it can grow. And then with proper application of maybe something like coconut oil and all. But then there's a medical composition, a medical condition that could make someone not to have hair. And it might not only be the head, some other parts of the body. That's another thing. And she mentioned alopecia. That's a condition that comes up later in the lifetime, later, and the person will start losing hair. So that could be genetics, that could be some health, maybe cancer, a cancer patient. When you're taking medication, you lose hair. So different things could happen. But for babies, well,
it will grow out.
It will grow out, and if it doesn't, the doctor definitely will know what is wrong.
It's a little question.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your talk on entrepreneurship. Use any product that has petroleum jelly for our hair. Does that also apply for our face, or is it a different matter?
Yes.
That's the first question. So the second question, when you were mentioning the products to use for your hair, you didn't mention a hair oil. Is it not an essential when taking care of your hair?
So it depends on, are those your 2 questions?
The last question, sorry. Then Blue Magic on its own, it also has like it's a cream, it's a conditioner, and also a leave-in conditioner. Blue Magic, the product Blue Magic.
Okay.
It has its conditioner and leave-in conditioner.
Okay.
So are we to avoid the whole 3, or it's just the cream that we are to avoid on our natural hair?
So I said if you are going to get product, either Blue Magic or hair fertilizer or whatever. Natural hair styling is already raining. Natural hair is raining, yes or no? So majority, you would notice that Mega Growth are basically known for relaxed hair products, yes or no? But because of natural hair now, they've now moved to natural hair products, right? Yes or no? So if you look at those products, if you look at the ingredients, you could even just Google online ingredients that should not be found in your natural hair product or your product. Once you get those names, watch out for them on the product. As soon as you see them on the product, run. and don't just buy it. Do you understand? So Blue Magic already know that people no longer buy what they were selling, or people are already getting knowledgeable about it. And it's okay, let us move to the natural hair world. Some of them are still using the relaxing knowledge to do natural hair products. I understand what I'm trying to say. So don't look for those ingredients and buy them. Then your second question.
Then the oil.
So for your oil, that is I skipped that on my whole part. So oil is very, very essential. So that the problem I have with oil is that you should get like a well manufactured oil. So I'm not a fan of coconut oil. I'm not a fan of this kind of oil. So personally, if I use coconut oil, I get to itch so badly. So for me to, I don't recommend like the best oil for you to use. Just get a formulator that can formulate good products for you. So those things comes like in a set for you to buy. You don't just buy them one after the other.
So
we cannot answer further questions because the adult church is about closing. I think so we have just 5 minutes to answer all of these questions. So quickly we are going to move to one important question here. How did you know that hairstyling was what God wanted you to do? Did you have a vision or something like that?
So I said from the beginning, it's not something that I had vision for. God can speak to you using different mediums, yes or no. God does not just only speak to you through your dreams. It doesn't have to do with vision. So anything that you lay your hands on and you see that you do it differently from every other person, you should know that you are talented at this, and this is what God really wants you to do. That means that even if I make hair and you make hair, anytime I make hair, my own hair command more respect or command more beautification than yours. You know that I'm talented to do it. Do you understand? That's why you say that some footballers are more popular than the other footballers because what? Some are talented at doing it. So the same way I know how to make hair, I don't know how to play violin. So if she says she knows how to play violin and I know how to make hair, that means that she's talented at what she does and I'm talented at what I do. Do you understand? So that means that you get to do and you seem to be the best at it. Know that is what one of your skills. Please note, you don't just have one skills. You can have like 3 or 4 that can give you money. I hope you understand.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Another quick one here. Are you only a hairstylist or you have other occupation?
So I don't do just hairstyling. I already said it. I train people in the academy. Then I'm a social media influencer, so I could help. Yes. Social media influencer. I could market something. That's why I said night meeting you Bolu. So I could market something that will make over 500 persons buy immediately. Then what else do I do? Influencing job basically. That one is just my life like that. So personally, I do all those things for my business. So if you see the page growing, that means my personality is what is affecting that page itself. I hope you understand.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Another one here. How to solve problem? How do I solve problem on airline for guys? Do you have styles for guys? Is it bad to place hair, to place boys' hair? So you're going to answer it quickly.
So basically for guys, I don't know why you want to solve guys' hairline. So there are trichologists that would help you solve your hair issues. So is it bad for a guy to make hair? That is your personal conviction. So if you are going to get to heaven and we get to the gate of heaven and God asks you, why have you come to hellfire? This will happen. Do you understand? So it's a personal conviction. The same way, I wouldn't come out publicly and say this one is bad, this one is a good thing. I don't wear trousers, so I will not condemn people that are wearing trousers. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't wear earrings. That's why I will not condemn someone that is wearing earrings. There are some that are doing that and are well anointed and they will still get to heaven. I hope you understand. So it's just your own conviction and what you know about God. So I don't pick people's faith for them. Pick yours around it, please.
Okay, another one here. How do I learn how to make hair on your online classes?
Okay, so if you want to learn how to make hair, there's a link that you can generate from the main page itself. It's in the bio. You just click on it. It's a course on seller. You can just pay and then move on.
Okay, ma'am. Do you have a link for your online classes?
Yes, on bio.
Okay, at the end of this session, we are going to.
I can show you. I don't know if you guys can check the name on IG. HHC. If you type HHC, that's 201.
Who is casting the screen? Can you cast it out?
There's a backup page for it too.
Okay, while you're assimilating that, I have a question here. I'm being discouraged to drop my career path because of the money to go to India for my certification. What do I do?
So I would just advise that you do things that you know you can do that will give you money. So basically, some of us don't really want to do what they are doing, but they are doing what they are doing because they want to use it in funding what God told them to do. I hope you know what I'm trying to say. So I always tell people, especially those ones that are called into ministry, want to be a pastor, basically God will provide for you. But as a pastor, you will still have like something that you're supposed to do that will fund that pastoring calling that you have. That means for evangelism, you need to share tracts, Abby, and you need to print tracts. It's not free, yes or no? That means that you could be doing something right now to fund it. So for your Indian business, just have it like a future plan for yourself. Then start doing something or something that you are skilled at. Knowing that, okay, I'm very popular with this, but the end goal of this is to get to my ultimate goal. I hope that's what I'm trying to say. So just start doing what you're supposed to do, save money towards it, and start praying. Anybody could just pick you up and say, let me pray for the trip. That's how wonderful God is. I hope you understand. So when you are waiting for God's miracle, you need to start your own tiny miracle by saving it.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Okay, this is a handle, Instagram handle. Can you put the profile? Can you put the profile? Let's see. Can you all see? So if you're with your phone, you can just follow her. Follow her. If you like, you can send her a message, but indicating that you're from MFM Region 14 Teenage Church. Okay, so we are going to take one question again from the audience. So while the usher is looking for someone to give the mic to, I would also like to add to what she said about the certification. So there are some, I don't know the career path that person that wrote the question is talking about, but then before certification, it means there is a training. So while you have done that training, you can begin to work with that skill that you have acquired already. Like our last professional that came, he's into engineering. It means he had gone to engineering school, he had gone for training, like Sheba now has gone for training on the aircraft. So he could start working, gathering experience, start working without certification yet. That expensive, very expensive certification. So while you're working and making money, getting more experience, you're saving for that certification that is in India. So like she said as well, you could then get a sponsor. You could get a sponsor and add that money or donation to the ones that you have saved, and then you travel to India to get your certification. From India, who knows, you might not even have to come back to Nigeria. From there, you might go to UK or anything. So you convince your mentor or your guardian or your parents that, mommy, I can do this training, I can go to this school and start working even without the certification. Then I will gather money by myself and then go for the certification all by myself. So it all depends on that career path you have chosen. Thank you. So who among the audience have a question? Related question to our topic, please. Okay.
So I wanted to ask you that
have you written out a question here? Okay, let me take it out. I think I saw something like that. Okay, it says anytime I see the professionals and their story, it makes me feel like they are fake or copycat. So it means like when I'm talking about my profession, my career, like I'm adding to it and I'm going through a lot. How do you identify? So what's the question? How to identify them or what you do? Do they confuse you by their fakeness? What's the question there now?
I'm trying to ask what do you do if you have people that don't believe your work?
Okay. That they see you as fake. Okay, you're telling them that this is what you do, this is what you can do, but they are not believing you. Okay.
Okay, so basically what you would just do, I advise you to do is that speak more with evidence. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So you don't tell people that I know how to wash hair and we can't see a video or a pictorial evidence that you know how to wash hair, or you know the person cannot post for you. So you have to have an evidence of what you do. Sometimes when you see those hairstyles that we do, You can draw them, but I would not tell my client that I've drawn an hairstyle. Let me try it on her head. She will not allow me. Do you understand? She said it might not be fine. So what I would just do that, maybe just probably call up one of my staff members or call my friends, do the hairstyle of them, take the picture and let them see it. And say, oh, okay, this is what you do. So you have to speak more with evidence. You just what I'm trying to say. So you have more evidence for people to know. You are not just saying it. People don't believe when people say things. Show us. As in, show us your workings and talk with evidence.
Thank you very much. Let me give you a practical example. What's your skill? What do you like to do?
My skill is I can remember future facts.
Future facts.
Future facts.
Can you explain?
Like animal facts.
Animal parts. And you want to do a business with that?
No, I just want to go into the course.
Okay. And then you're telling people but they're not believing. Okay, so that's where the question is coming from. So you will keep on talking about it, explaining to them what it is about and what the future holds. But how do you talk about it? You do your own research and you get mentors, like she said. So when you have people who are in that field, who knows much about it, engage with them, then do your own research. So by the time you're speaking about it, people will see the idea. It might not happen in a day. You keep talking about it, show them the videos, tell them some professionals in that field, home and abroad, they'll begin to buy your idea and they'll begin to see sense in it. But then you speak about it with the help of the Holy Spirit back. You pray about it and then you tell God to speak through you rightly. Thank you very much. So the next question here is, if you have a business and you don't have money to start with business, what should you do in Nigeria?
So it depends on the kind of business that you do, that you really want to do. So I would like to know, I don't know who wrote that question, what business is that? Because now, when you start seeing people doing pre-order means that I don't have money to buy this thing. So pay, let me use your money to go and buy it. I hope you understand. So majority of the time, those that are doing WhatsApp business now, or WhatsApp posting of come and buy shoe, you have to pay them before they go to the market to buy the shoe, right? So let me know your kind of business that you are doing.
So what you just said now is like trading.
Mm-hmm.
So what about the share work, the skill can, like if I'm a photographer, I need a camera to start this business.
Please volunteer.
I need makeup.
Please volunteer for whoever has that.
Thank you.
Yes. The person will be paying you even while you volunteer. I hope you know. You get more experience. Some will even start paying you. I hope you understand.
Do you understand what she's saying? Volunteer. What does the volunteer mean?
Please, that means that you are working. You are working for that person. Do you understand? Okay, I've had over time somebody come in and say, okay, I want to learn hairstyling, but I don't have money to learn. Oh, beautiful. You could just work with us. Do you understand? As the person is working with us, as simple as washing of hair is, oh, okay, we train you on washing of hair. That means that anytime a client comes in, I don't have to bother about washing the hair. You are going to do it. Then in 2-3 months, I think this person is very, very good at what she does, so I can start paying her. Then from paying, she can learn how to make hair too. Okay, you just let me just make your hair for you and you get to sit down. So you have to volunteer to get knowledge. Majority of the time, you don't expect that person to give you money immediately. Try to like ease a burden off that leader's shoulder. You say that person is going to release all the knowledge that person has. So speakers are actually invited out there and you'll be paying like 300k or 500k for their classes. Why not just volunteer to follow them to programs? I can just help you carry your bags. And they go to programs and you are spending there as a PA, you're helping them with the camera and all those things. You are learning from them. So if you really, really want to get up there, there's just like pride. Pride should not even be found in your dictionary. Oh, I'll be caught on fresh. My skills will reduce. When you have money, your skills will go up. Do you understand? So you just have to volunteer and follow the person around. Yes, you have to be humble. You know what the share means? Handwork. That means that person is trying to train you on something. So for you to get the best out of that person, you must be able to ease that person on ease our body. Please.
Thank you very much, ma'am. We're going to take another question from the audience. While we are looking for that person, I would also say, for instance, you're into photography and then you do not have money to buy camera. You can rent. You can rent camera. When you start volunteering for someone and they trust you enough with your profession, you can just borrow. Some people get camera but they don't have lens because the lens is very expensive. You go and rent, borrow. You'll be networking with other people. When they trust you enough, they will borrow you their
Someone collect money.
Yeah, for free. My guy. I get one show where I want to go cover, stuff like that. Then hairdressing, you can speak to your friends. You don't need to rent a shop yet. At all. When you network properly, you will have friends that are sewing. Before you graduate from that tailoring school, you should already be using that machine to make money. You are learning work, but then you're sewing for your friends, you're collecting a token. Be saving. By the time you're graduating, you'll be buying small tools. When you're able to get a machine, but you don't have a shop, you don't have some other.
Stay in your house first.
Stay in your house. Be sewing it. Be sewing for yourself. And then network properly. You speak to people. You borrow machine. If it's electric machine that you need or embroidery, network. Don't bow your face. Say, I'm very good. I cannot borrow. No, borrow. Humble yourself. Humble. That's why Jesus called out 12 disciples, because he needed their help. Network very well. That's how to go about it. You might not need a huge capital to start a business. The capital you need is your own skill, it's your own knowledge first. Some of you don't even know the business you want to do, but you say, I need money. If I see 5 million like this, bam! I don't make them. What do you want to use that 5 million for? You don't even get the skill yet. So please, is there any question from the audience? Okay.
Maybe like in the long run, when we are faced with the option of choosing something that is not in alignment with our passion, we tend to not give it our all, because it's not like, how do I put it? It's not what we want. But whereas if we eventually not put our thoughts about, say, this is what we want. Maybe, for example, your passion is to become a biologist, but you find yourself in the bank. Yes, and you can actually make money in the bank. So the whole point of what I'm trying to say is that some people will say that you should follow wherever you find yourself, you should do what will make you make it in that field, even if it's not in line with your passion.
So basically, that you need. Some actually come to the salon, they resign their bank jobs, they resign whatever they are doing to come and learn their styling. CEOs of companies, they do that to come and learn what they really want to do, because as you grow up, you really want to be fulfilled. So it's better that you know as a child what you have passion for. Yes, if it is about money and they are trying to divert it to another thing. So I've seen there was a time I was supposed to go to masters and to do one other course, and I was seeing the courses that were this is not related to what I actually want to do. So definitely I will go for courses that would increase my knowledge about hairstyling or hair theory, because I know that I could function more there. But if they say, okay, you are going to this advertising agency because they are going to pay you more, I know I'm just going to spend a little time there with no fulfillment. I know that it's not money that gives you fulfillment. I hope you understand that. It is whatever that you love to do that gives you fulfillment and generates money as time goes on. I hope you understand.
Thank you very much, ma'am. You're still all young. Whilst you're young, some goes normally hammer here. That book, Who Art Thou? It will help you to discover who you are. You're still young. So before you take those steps, those bold steps, if you're in the right direction already, it will make things easy for you. Because this country, we all know how Nigeria is. Many people want to do medicine, but then you start writing jam, you write jam, you don't know anybody, you only know God, and then they give you microbiology, they give you biology education. But then, if you know who you are, you know that God can lead you rightly. And then, I studied microbiology. Why did I study microbiology? I like quality things. I like how a product is being made, the process. And then when people say, oh, this AC has been made by a certain company, I want to be part of those that will say, yes, we made it come out this way. So sort of quality, sort of a good product. I like all of that. So I would not now sit with microbiology. I want microbiology, but maybe God wants something about quality, a good product for me. Can it be found only in the laboratory? No. Every organization has microbiology. The engineering have. Many companies have quality aspects in every organization. You need a quality aspect. Even in humanity, then while you're chasing that career path that will fetch you money, ask also, how do you want to give back to God? It's not all about the money, your own fulfillment. What about the humanity's sake? Some people came out and said that they want to become a medical doctor because of this, because of that, because of their friend. That's the humanity aspect of it. It does not mean they will make money. When they become a very good professional, they will be known in the world. They will collect plenty money, but then they are fulfilling purpose on earth. They are blessing other people. That is why you should know who you are. When you know who you are, you will be able to set your targets. You will be able to focus. When everybody is running to America because they have opened the gates, you will know who. If you know who you are, you will know that God is telling you to go to Gabon. It is that Gabon that they will know you in America. It's not until you get to that place before you will be known in Canada. They can know people, so many people that are known in Nigeria but have not crossed out of Nigeria. They were known, they became famous before they started to go there. God didn't say that you have to get to the soil of America before you make it. No. So don't wait for that. Just focus on who you are. Then you will know the right steps that you have to take. That is why you're still young. So you have time to ask God, seek God, what He really wants for you. So wherever you find yourself, unfortunately, this country, Nigeria, when we feel down, they will give us some courses. Fine. Don't get discouraged. Don't give up. Because then now speak to God. God, why am I here? What do you have for me here? God can still use you to fulfill that purpose, even in that department or that course that you're learning. So please know who you are. We have 2 more questions. Why do young people have gray hair? What does gray hair mean?
So it's just like an hereditary thing. So gray hair is supposed to be like a form of graying of hair when somebody's already growing old, yes or no? But it can happen that person has like a health condition in their gene or in their family. It's not like it's a problem. Sometimes even gray hair come out when you stress yourself too much, even as an adult. I hope you understand. Some that are not even up to 40, just like a 2 months of stress, your hair start turning gray. So it's normal. Some is hereditary. You can give birth to a child and the child has gray hair. It's not a problem. You will find out that maybe the grandfather or the mother to the grandfather or somebody in their lineage has that thing. So that's what causes gray hair. It's not just about you growing old. It's your gene. So you see that some people, till they are like 80 in their family, till they're like 80 years, they don't have gray hair. While some, they are just like 35, they started having gray hair. So it has to do with your gene, your blood, your foundation. They cannot even deny it. So that is where God has led your path to. So you have to carry all these things yourself.
Thank you very much, man. We're so happy to have you, man. We're so happy to have you. God bless you. God bless you, man. We hope to have you. You're welcome, man. We hope to have you around next time.
I want to know that yesterday was our birthday. Yes. Is that the best you can do? Alright. So we're going to do it very glorious for her. You know, we're still in the mood of 70 days fasting. So we're not eating, we're not drinking. These are your open doors. So we are wasting, we are going to take territories for Jesus. So please, let's say happy birthday to you. We want to say thank you so much for honoring us. I know it's not easy to minister to young people, teenagers. It's not something you're used to, but thank you for making us feel loved and learning from your skill. For those of you who don't know, she's actually one of the A-list people when it comes to hairstyling in Nigeria. And not just in Nigeria, in Africa. As a matter of fact, when I'm getting married, she's actually one of the people I put as hairstylist that will style my hair because I'm a natural hairstylist. And for those who know me, I've been an advocate for natural hair. So she doesn't know I've been following her page secretly for years, for close to 4 years. I think I found out 2020 or thereabout. I've been following her, I've been seeing her work, and going to go, we attend the same ministry. So it's such a privilege having someone like her in our midst, a role model, somebody that is inspirational in all aspects, career, in marriage, and everything. Who knows? Valentine well is coming. Her husband is here. Who knows?